Hi guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing. I'm up here in the showroom today just doing a quickie video on this new piece that we got in from System Tech Racing, so please excuse any phone calls or noise in the background. So this is, like I said, it's from System Tech Racing. John at System Tech's one sharp guy when it comes to machining. He comes up with some great stuff and he's an excellent machinist. And this is one of his latest products. So there's a number of these on the market right now. You know, we have one that's made by Bulletproof. Obviously, they have their own. A couple other companies have them, and all of them are a split design. So they're, they're two-piece. They're split right down the middle here. Nothing wrong with that design. This is just another way to skin the cat Sean has come up with. It's a little bit simpler, and so that makes it cheaper. I mean, less. I shouldn't say cheaper. Less expensive to machine. And so these are $69.95, whereas the other ones on the market are $89.95. And this serves the same purpose. And it's a considerably different design. So like I said, it's one piece. But what's going to seem odd to you is that it doesn't have a side over here. Reason being is because, the mill has to come in from this side to make all the cuts. You think of a mill bit rotating around it, has to come in from here to do this. That's why the other ones are a split design. And you're thinking, well, now you've got all this exposure. Well, that doesn't really matter. This plate right here, the only purpose for this plate, this side plate, is the bolt hold, to hold it on. You don't get any impacts from the side. All the impacts are on the lower part of the front and the bottom. That's where it takes all the impact. So the side plate is totally unnecessary, as John has demonstrated by his method here. Another feature he has that none of the other ones have is he's got a V in the bottom, a clean out, so that rocks, mud, and other stuff slide out the bottom and not bang into your linkage. And then he also uses this cool little T-nut device here. That's part of the fastening system. This ties into your clevis. And this nut is pressed in, so you don't have to worry about that falling out when you're doing your installation. And he's got very good instructions on how to install it. It's very lightweight. It's a solid piece, so it's very sturdy. It's billet machined out of, I believe, 6061, I think. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But I also wanted to discuss about the functionality. So this type of a link guard is great for protection to the linkage system. What it's not great at is sliding over logs, because you still have a gap between this and the frame, which is up in this area. So you've got this gap here, and so it's not the it doesn't give you a great sliding surface. Now there's also all the different types of guards that you can put down there. There's the AXP link skid that we sell that has an excellent extended piece that extends over the linkage, and then we've also got the OB link skids, and then the Enduro Engineering link skids. All those are excellent products. What they don't do is they do not protect the linkage very well. They give you an excellent sliding surface, but the impact will still drive through that plastic type guard and still damage the area where the seals are sitting in the linkage, because it's just got a kind of a fragile edge to it. So what I do on my bikes is, and it seems like overkill, but it's not, because like I said, the skid types don't give enough protection. These don't give a skid value to them. So I use both. So I've got this on the linkage, and then I've got this skid device underneath, whether it's the ones that add on to your current skid plate or the skid plate with them integrated into it, like the AXP that we sell. Doesn't really matter. You really need both. You need to have the skid and this to give full protection, and then the skidding ability, so you can slide over rocks and logs. So I know it seems like overkill. I know it's a little bit pricey that way, but if you want it to work and not get hung up for you, that's the best way to do it. I was trying to think here if there's anything else I'm forgetting to tell you about these pieces. Like I mentioned, they've got a great price point, $69.95. It is solid construction. John hasn't decided about what he's doing on the warranty on it yet, but really there's nothing to warranty here. I mean, if you smash that bad enough to really damage it, you've probably got other issues to worry about as well. So I think that's all for now. Talk to you soon. Get on the trails.